Welcome to DHN. I'm your host, Wade Teamer. That's right, back in the flesh once again. Now, longtime viewers of the channel know that I like to experiment, okay? But for some of you, this may be the first time you've ever seen this face. So, here I am, the guy who gives all the voiceovers for the videos. That's me. But you didn't come here for that. You came here for the crypto news, and that's what we're going to jump right into, guys. We're going to start by looking at the markets first. So total crypto market cap still sitting over $1 trillion. There's already headlines coming out stating that this won't last. I agree. I think we are going to be due for one more drop before we start to move up into the north in 2023. That's how I feel. It's going to be a slanted upwards motion. It'll still be rocky, but things are, I'll say this, we are a lot closer to where we want to be than we were a few months ago. Bitcoin coming in at 20,439, Ethereum 1573, Binance, you guys know how much I like me some BNB, up over $300 at 319, having a great week, 15%. Up 15%, excuse me. XRP coming in at 45 cents. And Dogecoin, usually Cardano is the next coin I call out after that. But Dogecoin up 129% over the last 7 days, 17% over the last 24 hours, guys. Like, we're going to talk a little bit about that, but I haven't seen those numbers in a while. These are bull market numbers, okay? This is bull market numbers. And if you're new to the space, this ain't an everyday thing, so it's no surprise, and you'll probably see this throughout the day, that a lot of content is going to be focused around Dogecoin, Elon Musk, and hopefully some BNB. That way we can start picking up some traction here with these videos. But yeah, everything's looking pretty decent, guys. There's no need to take a look at the top gainers. It's Dogecoin. Mina, Clayton still up there doing pretty good. Got to look into Clayton, see what's been going on there. Binance starting to creep up. Chiliz too, guys. Can't forget about Chiliz. I have not forgotten about Chiliz. It is still a project that I am very fond of. They're dealing with sports entertainment, and you guys know I am a fan of. It'll probably be a title belt somewhere around here in the next couple of days. But let's get into our first piece of news, guys. So last night, Binance CEO held a AMA on Twitter, and of course, the first set of questions that people asked him was about which tokens would be coming to Twitter now that Elon Musk is in charge. Because alongside of the news that Elon was coming in and taking over, word got out that BNB had a $500 million investment in that deal. And with that, guys, Binance would be supporting the blockchain ecosystem for Twitter. So what I think is going to come of this is this just being the first piece to a much larger puzzle. You guys know I like to say that because that's kind of how this information is sent to us. It also makes me curious about the Lightning Network integrations that are already on Twitter, seeing as that Jack Dorsey is pretty much being pushed out. He's been completely pushed out, and he's even gone as far as to create his own decentralized version of Twitter. Also, Elon Musk is planning on making Twitter private, so that'll make it even more, let's say, easier to enact some of these changes. So very interested to see what comes of this. This is just the first layer to the story, like I said. But the fact that BNB is involved in something like this that's going to be recorded in history just lends more to what I'll be talking about, guys. Binance been saying it for about a year now. All of those regulatory hurdles, okay? The other side of that was going to be things like this. It's been easy street for BNB recently. All right. Now, I'm not trying to be a shill, but look, it's the performance. Okay. It's the performance. But speaking of performance, crypto.com, ladies and gentlemen, just passed 70 million users, and it's still committed to sports. Now, I just brought this up mainly because we haven't talked about CRO in a while. They've been very quiet. Okay, they've still had upgrades. I believe there was another regulatory approval. It came out of Cyprus. That was the most recent one. But since then, it's just been a lot of technical developments. They've been upgrading the blockchain, just making sure the Kronos network is still running the way that it should. So to see this milestone, guys, it's a good thing. Okay, it's a good thing to see because after you hit 70 million, then you hit 100 million. And you just keep on building from there. That's another thing too. Once crypto.com starts to get into the 100 million user marker, then we're talking about Binance, KuCoin, and maybe even FTX type numbers there. Okay, so if you're holding crypto.com, if you're holding Kronos, just know that we are in a development period. Okay, we're in the development stage, and I still feel that on the other side of this, crypto.com is going to have a place. And it's mainly because, look at this, look at that big, beautiful building right there. Not seeing that anywhere else in the space, with the exception of, I think FTX has the arena down in Miami, and we can see the narrative, the role that they're playing. Okay, it's only going to be a matter of time, folks. It really is. So that's good news for crypto.com, guys. Let's jump forward here. Talking XRP, euro-backed stablecoin, now on the XRP ledger. This is thanks to Stasis. And what's interesting is that I hit on this in a member video when we were breaking down the Elite 8. There are a number of stablecoins that are about to get ready to launch on the XRP ledger. And what's interesting about this is that I hit on this coming in our member video for the Elite 8 breakdown, where I talked about the numerous stablecoins that were getting ready to launch on the XRP ledger, guys. And we got the first of 4 that we can look forward to. Okay, I'll put a link down to the article where I discovered about the XRP stablecoins. But as I mentioned in previous videos, we have global stablecoin regulation coming down from the G20. Okay, the G20 just decided that India was going to be the presidency for this year. And what does India want to do with their newfound anointing leadership? They want to bring in global crypto regulation. Okay, all of those things are going to matter, trust me. But let's dive into this. Stasis integrates euro-backed stablecoin with the XRP ledger, guys. They completed the integration. The integration is aimed at developing cross-border payments. Malta-based startup Stasis completed the integration with the ledger in an effort to expand settlement layers and facilitate cross-border payments with its euro-backed stablecoin, the EUR. And I love this quote here from their CEO, Gregory Klumoff. He stated, "This is just another brick that has been added into the foundation of the EURS and will solidify our assets for the next cycle of stablecoin market adoption." So this is a very interesting time to be in crypto. Very interesting time to be in the space, guys, because we have so much utility being kicked on right now. And a lot of people don't know how to respond. A lot of people don't know how to respond. This news should be pumping the price of XRP right now. This type of news, okay? I know that a lot of people are very invested in this case. Like I said, I was holding XRP quite a bit the day that they, brought the hammer down. So I understand. But things have changed, okay? Just like BitBoy said on Twitter the other day, things have changed about XRP. It's a whole different token now, okay? And it's mainly because of the global payment system that we are about to enter into, guys. Let me show you. mBridge, cross-border CBDC, encouraging foreign digital yuan use. Now, along with the headlines of Elon, Dogecoin, Binance, XRP, and NFTs, the digital yuan has been all over the place. Okay, digital yuan has been all over the place, guys. We already found out that the Monetary Authority of Singapore, finished their CBDC pilot testing, and the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, they've completed their CBDC testing and discovered that it will be interoperable with a stable coin. That's all interesting, guys. That's why I said it's very interesting times. But I bring up this story because it illustrates the fact that they've been leading this entire thing. Okay, so as you can see here, mBridge, what that mBridge is a multi-bridge. It's a multilateral CBDC. This means that the digital yuan can now tap into the digital euro, which can then tap into the digital rupee, which launched today, by the way. Go ahead and check that one out. That can then tap into the Russian CBDC, which can tap into Brazil's CBDC. That's why they put together this multi-network bridge. And also, the benefit of that, if you're a crypto holder, especially ones in payment coins, is you want to see these developments come about because they're going to be using blockchains as the intermediary. Cruel irony. The whole precipice of transactions on blockchain is to remove intermediaries. However, blockchains will now serve as intermediaries for larger payment systems. Again, showing you how much this space is changing, guys. I'm glad to be back on the camera so I can give it to you at high speed rapidly. Now, let's go over to our next story. USDC Circle $9 billion acquisition public listing suffers delay. So I did not know this was coming, but Circle plans to go public in January of 2023. January of 2023. And again, that's very interesting because who is USD Circle? What do? Well, they facilitate one of the largest stablecoins on the market. Okay, small pieces, bigger puzzle. I love to say it. The SPAC seeks stockholder approval on the above proposal to delay in acquisition. In addition, stockholders will also vote on another proposal to allow the chairman to further delay the acquisition under the conditions of insufficient votes to approve the foregoing proposal. The board recommends stockholders approve the delay to have the opportunity to participate in the investment. So what this pretty much identifies is that they've just pushed things back a bit to allow for the market itself maybe to take another turn, maybe a different pivot. I personally believe that USDC is not going anywhere. It's not. It's just not. There's a lot of comments, and this is interesting because there's a video that I did months ago that talked about Circle's ascension in this market. Wouldn't you know it, that video is now starting to reappear again. Very interesting. But I don't think Circle's going anywhere, mainly because of all of the money that's behind it. Again, I'm going to give you the bigger picture. Okay, I don't know what you're going to get on other crypto YouTube channels, but I'm going to always give you the bigger picture. These stable coins, these CBDCs, they're here to replace fiat currency. Period. That's just what's going to happen, guys. So what we're going to see is over time developments that is going to allow for these things to occur. Okay, that's adoption. That's where crypto is going, guys. Now, let's wrap it up really quick. I want to jump over to IOTA. We have a stronghold update. This is basically, because this is a lot to read through. Very interesting read, but it's a lot to read through. And for the sake of time, I'm just going to break it down for you. Essentially, this is going to be another level of security for the IOTA system. And the best way I can describe it as gloves. Essentially, there's an image diagram on this in this blog post, but it illustrates what this is going to do perfectly. It's essentially, like I said, an added layer of security for use by the Tangle technology when they go to extend themselves to other blockchains. So in the event of a bridge, or you're swapping, or you're bringing in information, data, and resources to the Tangle blockchain, this stronghold is going to act much like a barrier, a pre-screener, perfect word, pre-screener for the IOTA blockchain from now on when they go to process information. So that's very good development. I like to see that. Okay, IOTA is another project that I am very fond of because of things like 6G technology, artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, the machine-to-machine economy. On that note, I do have to do another video on IOTX that will be coming down the road. But IOTA, good project. Do not sleep on IOTA. Now, a couple more bonus stories here, and we're gonna remove these ads because they suck. And yeah, more Binance stuff. All right, layer 2 solution. Boba Network integrates with BNB chain. This is interesting, but we now have a layer 2 coming to Binance. Blockchain development firm Enya said it has released a layer 2 scaling solution called Boba on the BNB chain. It aims to scale applications on the blockchain. SushiSwap, one of the largest decentralized exchanges, will launch on the BNB chain version of the Boba network as a launch partner. So this is interesting. This is very interesting. It appears that the Boba network is going to serve as the Polygon network does for Ethereum. That's also very good to see. Very good to see, guys. And then lastly, Binance sets up a 7th unit in Ireland. They just keep expanding. It just keeps expanding. Okay. And again, the fact that you can get in at 300, guys. I watched Binance go from $18 to $300. Okay, $18 to $300, and that was when they were having the regulatory problems. All right, I don't know. Do your own research. That's what they say in the crypto space. Always got to do your own research, and I have, and it's telling me Binance is the one you want to look out for. But that's all I got for this one, guys. Let us know down in the comments what your thoughts were. Also, yeah, don't forget about your DHN Crypto Journal for 2023. The link to that will be down in the description, as well as exclusive crypto education and crypto films, documentaries, special reports, deep dives, whatever you want to call them. You can get access to that by pressing the join button under this video. Now, to all my digital hustlers worldwide, have a great day. Have a prosperous day. And most importantly, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. All right. So I'll see y'all in the next video.